Hey guys.
I want to introduce our fantastic, competent, I don't know what other adjective I can use.
At least we're competent.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Host of the morning show. I have the mustard drill, Scott. I have Eddie from Eddie Lugo Studios, newly introduced Alice Lugo Studios, my bestie, who made me do a big shopping of pineapples, and it came in. I want to thank you. I want to thank you, my bestie, because guess what? I got the cutest purse. Me and you are going to be twinsies. Yeah, twinsies. Okay, now Jeremy. The bag was so big I couldn't even pick it up.
Right.
It was horribly big, massive, as
Massive.
Mike and Rihanna say, massive.
Right.
And then here's me. But you have two TAs on the as host. You have Scott and you have Jeremy. I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember my husband's name. I really don't know. I think I'm losing my mind, Some days, I don't know. I'm drinking coffee, so maybe
because you call him Timu.
Yeah, maybe I need to order a husband from Timu.
Texas.
Okay, y'all take it over, man.
Well, good morning, everybody who has made it into the live stream and also the replay. Welcome to Go Live Together. We are your morning team, and we are here to bring you the cruise and travel industry news. But first, we got some ground to cover. How was everybody's weekend? I put this comment at the top of my chat, and I saw an answer come through. How was y'all's weekend, Eddie and Scott?
Pretty good. It did rain the weekend, so that kept it kind of nice. Cool. It's a little cool weather out here. I did a quick run out yesterday. I had to go pick up an order at Home Depot and another one at Kroger. But on the way back, it took me 2 hours just to get home because I encountered 3 accidents on the way. So I'm glad I filmed them, so I have something to back me up when Alice said, "How come you're coming home this late?" I'm like, "It's a video."
Right. Scott, how was your weekend?
It was fine. I didn't do very much. Just some, stuff around the house and, chilled out or whatever. And I agree with Eddie. It's actually been kind of cool. I mean, here's tonight's low is 57 degrees.
Nice.
So the only thing I can say is winter is coming.
Yay. I hope you don't turn on the heat.
It's going to get down to 57 degrees here tonight. There is a good possibility that heat is going to run for a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I would love to have 57.
My mother-in-law was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna open all the windows in the house before I go to bed and stuff." And I'm like, "No, not in this igloo."
Oh my God. I would love to have 57. Oh, we're still under heat advisory.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. That's what we're looking at. Wait, let me see. Yeah, the weather for this week is as follows.
I love those lows. Those lows in the 80s are amazing.
Well, but that's what we wake up to.
Yeah.
That's what we wake up to.
No reprieve.
Oh, and Elizabeth already commented.
No. Yeah, I know. She said no, it isn't.
It isn't. That's what's happening over there.
Yes,
I love her.
All right. Let me see. I'm gonna get to the chat here in just a second, but since we're talking about it and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and share this tab right here and read the weather report for the day. Today in Galveston, we are waking up to 82 degrees. The Carnival Breeze has made it back from her 4-day journey, and we'll be talking to our neighbor later on to see how she enjoyed her first cruise. But she was on this sailing, and we're gonna bring you that news probably tomorrow as to how the cruise went.
Yeah.
And we are waking up to 82 degrees here in Galveston with 85% humidity and clear skies, as you can see. Today's high, your sail away forecast for this afternoon is going to be 93 degrees with 58% humidity and not a cloud in the sky. So you will be hot today. We are under a heat advisory, so stay hydrated, be cool.
In Texas.
Oh yeah, in Texas. Yep.
What's it like in Georgia? You said it
76
rained.
right now, probably sunny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It's
It's gonna rain.
73 and sunny here right now. It was 60 this morning, so a little cool, not 57. So
I'm 57. That's what
Oh,
I'm.
love that.
Yep.
57 all day.
And speaking of the chat, good morning, everybody. And
Good
thank you
morning.
for coming into the live stream. First up in the chat was Jeremy Boucher. He says, how was everyone's weekend?
Jeremy Bouger.
Good
Comment
morning.
ça va?
He's new to the chat. You know, let's welcome him in, guys. How was your weekend, everybody? Let us know down in the comments section. Next up was cruising is fun anytime in the chat.
I wonder
Hello.
if that Bouger is a relative of the water boy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Good morning.
Texas.
That's right.
And Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning.
Yo. I don't like
Welcome.
see, I didn't play your thing today.
Right. Melnet.
Viva la raza.
And Melnet Living Free Zip Codeless has made it in. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
From Texas.
Yeah, she is.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the party.
Hey, by the way,
Welcome to the party.
happy birthday, Winston.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's right.
And let me see. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning.
Hey,
Good
Tinkerbell.
morning.
Good morning.
Good
And
morning.
the BC Gaming Dispatcher has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Let's see. Bone Tired Travelers have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
Oh,
Hey,
I like,
Denise.
I like their new logo. So.
yeah. And let's see.
I
Bama
appreciate that.
Bamanola Lawn Adventures has made it in. Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Good
Billy.
morning.
Mike and Randa's Adventures have made it in. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh.
Yes, they went to the fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I die.
I know
Just
Canada is so amazing. Canada is like the United States from the 50s. You know, everything is so like cool and laid back and wholesome and family
Yes.
friendly and
Yes,
it's
you're
amazing.
so right.
It's an amazing place.
It's like Pleasantville.
I know. Exactly. It's incredible. Car shows and
Just Cody has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Jessica.
morning.
Bats and Tree have made it in. Good morning.
Oh, God.
Welcome.
Live stream yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, almost 3 hour show yesterday?
Over 3 hours show yesterday.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
For real.
And let's see. I believe. Oh, the Mustard Drill has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
where I love that guy.
Me too.
Oh. I don't think Elizabeth likes him too much.
Not with that heat on.
Not when I turn the heat on in August.
No, that don't even sound right.
Yeah, you got that right.
Oh, wait a minute. My chat jumped and I miss it. I missed some stuff.
Your cat.
Destination Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Watch out.
And Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yes, you
There
get
we
it
go.
all.
You get all of them.
bestie.
That's right.
And I got my purse. I got it.
Law Jones has made
Good
it in with a
morning.
weather report. It was 57 here this morning when I woke up.
I would love 57 down here. Oh, just
Melnet Living Free Zip Code that says 79, high of 105, humidity 73% today.
Don't want it. Take it away.
That's in
I mean,
Texas.
I'm sure it gets that cool at some point in Texas, right?
Yeah, in the
At
winter
some
time.
point, yeah, maybe February, but during we're generally wearing shorts and a t-shirt
down here.
down here. Yeah,
not in
Living the
Dallas.
life, living the life.
yeah. We out there like a lizard on a wet rock.
And cheap gas too.
And cheap gas. I didn't know that to be a cheap gas. Cheap gas for us is $2.50.
Wow,
It's
nice.
It's riding around 309 right now here on the island.
Deal.
Well, like in that driving video you did very early on, you passed a station that said 289.
That was in Houston, up there by Hobby Airport. I did a lifetime drive from Hobby all the way to Galveston.
Right. I mean, it's
And that was
almost
a
four.
39
It's almost $4 a gallon here. So
Yeah,
$4.
$4.
almost.
That's
Yeah,
up
just
north.
under.
They pay more up there.
My
For
Jesus.
Well,
everything.
they pay way more on the West Coast than we do.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure.
but we still pay a lot up here. So
Yeah.
Yep.
My Jesus, I wouldn't go nowhere.
Rock the Boat has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Will G.
With a
Good
weather
morning.
report, working and listening, supposed to reach 105 in Central Texas today. Yep.
We understand.
We are hot. And that's the bottom line.
Y'all just don't understand how hot it is in Texas. Well, in Arizona too. They're having a problem too. So
Oh, snap. Bone Tire Travelers went to Starkville, where the Mississippi State University is located yesterday to celebrate my son's 32nd birthday.
all right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
yeah, happy birthday.
Yes.
And I believe they're twins.
Elizabeth's laughing.
Yeah.
Mike and Rihanna had a good storm last night. That's what's up.
Wow.
I hope it cooled down everything. Oh, snap. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So we got two Scots.
Yes.
Compliance.
Elizabeth said yesterday I got gas for $3.89 a gallon.
That's
Yeah.
almost $4.
Yep.
$4 all over the world.
Controversial Cruising, $3.89 in Arizona.
Oh wow.
We need to
Good
count our
thing
lucky
here.
stars. Scratch and Pete has just made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome.
The Z Show Cruise Fund is in the house. Good morning.
And it's hot where he is too. It's
Yep.
very hot.
Growing Where I Eat has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And I believe I am. Nope. There's still more chat to go. Thank you guys all for showing up today. Just Cody says 317 unleaded here in Arkansas.
He's in the South.
Mm-hmm. No, we're in the South. I think
On
it's
my side, the cheapest is in South Carolina. Always.
You know, there's also a small area in Virginia that it's actually two areas. One that's inland in Virginia and one in like down around Yorktown, Norfolk, that whole area or whatever. Always easily close to $1 less than anywhere else between here and there.
Nice.
So,
and let's see. Sherry said, hot here in Tampa. We had a heat advisory yesterday.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. And we are all caught up in the chat. However, we do have 5 channels that we would like to highlight and feature for you today. They're all linked down in the description of this video. Please go check them all out and show them some love. First up is Bone Tire Travelers. They're regulars here on the channel, and we felt the need to go ahead and put them on the list. Buckle Up Adventures, Buddy Biggs Adventures,
Yes.
Controversial Cruising, and Cruise Vet Adventures. All of these channels, they provide wonderful content, and we think it's worth the visit over there to check them out.
Please visit Cruise Vet.
As I understand it, his adventures are about to get a whole lot busier.
Oh yeah.
I know he's going to be bringing it to us. That way we can watch his journey. Mailnet zip living free zip code that says $3.04 here. Okay, so we're getting closer to Galveston. Yep.
Yeah, but as much oil as you guys have down there, it should be like 50 cents a gallon. You have all the oil and all the refineries, right?
You're so right. You know what? When you board the ship, you see it. You're right there to where you can touch the. And I don't understand why the gas is high.
Yeah.
I don't.
When I left,
what I always love is the gas that's already refined, already been trucked to the station, already pumped into the underground tank, but suddenly something happens and that price goes up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I left for boot camp in 1999, gas was 99 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
3 months later, when I went to A school in Mississippi, gas was $2.50 a gallon.
Yeah.
It's within that 3 months that gas just shot way up and it's never returned. That's why I'm always looking for $2.50, because I'm like, the stuff does the same. My car doesn't perform any better.
Right.
It didn't cost more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. It does the same exact stuff.
Profit.
Yeah. That's just like toilet paper going up. I mean, is it going to do something special for you? I don't understand that. And let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you for stopping by those channels. Growing What I Eat. That's what we do here is we highlight channels that we think you would enjoy. And we bring them to you 5 per day here on the show.
And also drop your link. Tell them what you got.
If you want to drop your own link, what you can do is type in one of 3 magical words and Nightbot will drop your link. That is #creator, #ELS, or #TMD. And Nightbot will drop your link. That way everybody can connect with you. Let's see. Today is July 31st. We have finally reached the end of the month. This has been a long and hot one right here.
This year is flying.
And on this day in history, good morning, Jennifer.
What do you say, Jennifer?
Wow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Jen.
Good morning. I know she's hot too.
Oh yeah, Jennifer's hot too.
Hotter than us because she lives on the coast just like us, but it's closer to the equator.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, she lives more south than we do, so I know she's hot for sure. Our heart goes out to you, Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
Get you some water. On this day in history for July 31st, the treaty in 1667, the Treaty of Breda ended the Second Anglo-Dutch War and transferred New Netherland, now New York and New Jersey, to England. Oh, snap. We got some nuts and pineapples coming in from a Facebook user. Thank you so much, Cruise Nuts.
Yes.
Hi.
And I'm looking forward to more stuff coming from you.
From your Cozumel trip, for sure.
And
does anybody know what drone he uses?
He's got a drone team out there that's in Cozumel, and he says whenever we're in Cozumel, we're gonna muster up by the ship on the pier, and he's gonna have the
guys there,
the guys there to fly the drones in front of us, with the ship in the background. So that's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah,
awesome.
The guys are gonna do it. All the men on the
I think they live in Cozumel, so that's why he's got that connection.
Yeah.
Let's see. In 1921, Whitney M. Young Jr., who spearheaded the drive for equal opportunity for African Americans in industry and U.S. government service while he was head of National Urban League, was born in Lincoln Ridge, Kentucky. In 1948.
I'm sorry. That was me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's knocking on the iPad.
I'm sorry. I was trying to think. Oh, I'm doing it again.
Correct.
Oh, wait.
In 1948, U.S. President Harry S. Truman dedicated Idlewild Airport as New York International Airport, rededicated as John F. Kennedy International Airport in 1963. In 1965, British author J.K. Rowling, creator of the immensely popular Harry Potter series, was born. In 2006, because of health problems, longtime Cuban leader Fidel Castro handed over provisional power to his brother, Raul. The latter served as the country's acting president until officially assuming the post in 2008. In 2012, at the Summer Olympic Games in London, American swimmer Michael Phelps captured an unprecedented 19th career Olympic medal when he helped the U.S. team win the 4 times 200 meter freestyle relay. He surpassed the record set by Soviet gymnast Larisa Ladinina. I should have let that name go. I can't do it.
Too late.
Okay. On this day in 1971, Apollo 15 astronauts James B. Irwin and David Scott first used the four-wheeled battery-powered lunar roving vehicle to extensively explore the moon surface, in particular the Hadley Apine site. These names get me. And on this day in 1962, Wesley Snipes was born. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Nice.
Let me see who else has snuck into the chat while I was.
And I'm sorry about that tapping. I'm doing it again. I was trying to talk to Tinkerbell, and I ran into a snag in talking to her. So I tapping the iPad. So
doesn't do Morse code.
So my mind could think how to.
You were trying to send a message via Morse code?
I heard Eddie.
So instead of hitting the iPad, hit yourself. Go. Hello. Hello. Wake up. Hello.
Thank God you wasn't on a FaceTime call. They would have heard that.
Right.
Rock the Boat says, go plug-in hybrid. I fill up my Chrysler Pacifica minivan about once a month.
Whoa.
Now that would be a dream.
Yeah.
Electric is the future.
If I go to Houston and back, that's almost like over a quarter of a tank for sure.
I keep trying to convince my wife that our next one should be a plug-in, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen with us either, because we go to Dallas and it's not those many battery plug-ins.
I mean, there's a lot of them here and a lot more showing up. I mean, like every week I see more and more charging stations showing up, but I just don't think that we'll probably do it yet. So she's concerned about the grid going out.
Or whatever. They need them at gas stations and plenty more parking spots for them.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation says, I was excited. I was hot for a moment. Yes, this heat has been hard on our goats since it is even hot in the shade. Yes, it is. Even in the shade, you're sweating for no apparent
reason. I'm telling you.
Okay, here we go. Controversial cruising. I know that you were going through some hotness last week too. Oh, yes. Home AC was always working. It was just work AC that was out, and I'm off today. Yes. So I know that he was going through.
And they're closing up stores. Like if the air condition goes out in the stores down here in Galveston, they close up at 2 p.m. And, they just close up.
Rock the Boat says, we got our Honda plug-in hybrid in 2019. We didn't fill up on gas again until a year later in 2020.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice.
And yeah, that Cozumel drone footage is awesome. Cruise Nut says, yes, we will drone film anyone on the pier holding a pineapple up.
I mean, I have several drones myself, and I've had them for years, and yeah, they are cool. I have definitely enjoyed learning how to fly them and filming and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's like everything else. I got bored with it.
Yeah. Mike and Rihanna has a question for you here in the chat. Is Cheryl doing a Temu order? No, with the iPad today, she's actually trying to communicate with somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal.
And I got one coming today, though. I do. This will be my last Temu order until
Next month.
yeah.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
Eddie is really on it today.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
But I talked to Alice yesterday via chat, and she look.
Yeah.
She explained to me. Well, she didn't explain, but she thumbs up with the stuff that I got, because the things that I got were tips from her. So it's really,
she ordered from the direct links that Alice sent.
I did. So truly, it's the Lugo family that got me shopping like I am. It's the Lugos.
Is it?
The friends of the Lugos.
Friends of Eddie L. We're a deep team here. I mean, you know, we it runs deep.
Yes.
There's a quick programming note from Facebook user. The Cruise Nuts premiere posting today at 6 p.m. of our whale shark excursion, swimming with whale sharks 42 miles off the shore and 600 foot of deep ocean waters.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
So everybody be sure to check that out.
Yeah.
Now, is that 6 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There is only one time Eastern.
No, sir.
The rest are insignificant and do not matter.
Okay, well, you know what? I got to put it up here. Over here in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, yes. I'll just let the ship do the speaking for us. I love that they did that. You know that.
I remember the first time Miss Cruising Fun Anytime went live by herself. The first time she put, we'll be live at 2 p.m. So of course, at 2 p.m. I turn it on. I'm like,
right?
What's going on?
Yeah.
3 p.m. An hour later, she finally comes on. I'm like, oh my Lord. You got to put those 3-letter words after it.
CST.
3 letters.
CST.
Be in it.
Yeah. That's why when I did that promo IG for our morning show, I reluctantly put the little EST behind it.
Yep. And let's see. Mike and Rihanna have gas stations closing down here in Canada.
Really?
Wow. Yep.
And that's why?
Controversial Cruising says, Cheryl, I wish they'd let us close. I'm just glad I work mornings before it gets too hot.
I can't imagine not having any air.
Kathy Mills says, hi guys, Charlotte is going to be 90 today with 88% humidity.
Oh, that's bad. Bad.
Oh, wait, we got another user here in the house traveling with Tinkerbell. Says I placed my first Temu order thanks to you guys. Let's all give her. She gets a click. God. Yes, clicky thumbs. That's right. That's what it is. You got to get this loose. Keep it working, because you will be hooked. Temu is like cruising. I mean, once you actually get your stuff and it works, it's like, okay, what can I order now? You know,
no, I think it's interesting, right? Again, another argument for adding Temu to the cruise ship free site list.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
by the way, I know we're getting for the booze cruise, we're getting the pineapple shirt for one of those dinners that we're gonna have. Yesterday on the Zoom call, Alice wanted me to let the group know. I said there's only a few of us that are doing this, and I think we should wear it on the last sea day. This way, nobody. If we do it earlier during the week, I don't want anybody coming to any one of us saying, So you're into pineapples.
Right.
Oh,
If we're doing the last night, you ain't getting no problems that night. I
Right,
hope.
right.
Listen, I guess I am not as educated as I should be about some of these things, but I guess it's not just pineapples though, right? It's flamingos too.
Yeah.
We heard.
we heard.
We heard.
I did not know that. I was like,
The black rain is also part of that too.
Oh my God.
White pebbles around your mailbox. It's also another sign
oh
of
my
it.
gosh.
Yeah.
And yesterday, after we did the unbagging,
Mm-hmm.
my niece called from New Orleans, and she said, "Auntie, that pineapple purse. Don't tell me at your age, you and Uncle Jeremy are into that." And I said, "No." I said the guys that we're going on the cruise with in October, and I said all the pineapples are going up. And see, she's into that. My niece.
She say it don't matter which direction the pineapples are going. If you're wearing pineapples, you may get approached. And we were like, okay.
Yes.
And I got
we should do it on the last night.
That's why I said you're a braver man than me, Jeremy.
Well, I mean,
Jeremy,
I didn't know.
It's a silly pineapple shorts. The shorts are silly pineapples. The shirt, on the other hand, these are just straight pineapples. So
don't worry. Next year,
look at Cruise
this one
Nuts.
here.
Look at what Cruise Nuts said about Eddie. Eddie knows way too much about the swingers' knowledge. Cruise Nuts.
Hey, I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
In a little stuff in Miami.
News. In more serious news, Traveling with Tinkerbell says, not sure if everyone knows this information, but if you are traveling to Europe in 2024, you will need a visa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's definitely worth looking into. Melnet Zip Living Free Zip Codeless has a programming note. We're going live at 1 p.m. CST today. Q&A with a special guest. Okay. So that'll work. And there's more Timu going on in the chat. And Danny from Griswold Family Vacay has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jennifer says, wondered if y'all were advertising for new quote unquote pineapple friends.
It's called the Pineapple Squad.
No, that's not us.
It's not us.
That's not us. We just
yes,
like
it will be. You will be
we
part
just
of it.
like pineapples. I mean, the fruit, not the lifestyle. Antoinette at Fun has joined in.
Hey,
good morning.
Antoinette, ¿cómo se va?
It's been 2 months.
I know, right? She's probably been doing some cruises or something.
It's been 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I went to your page and looked it up. That's how I know.
Yep.
I miss you.
Welcome back. Or as you would say, hey, friend. We miss you. Okay, so I believe that we've made it down to the bottom of the chat, and I believe that it is time that we bring you the cruise and travel industry news.
Interesting news.
MSC Cruises cancels sailing, offers shorter substitute. MSC Cruises has reached out to guests booked on board the June 1st, 2024 sailing of MSC Virtuosa to inform them that the cruises have been canceled. An alternative sailing has been offered, a shorter cruise aboard the same ship with the prorated refund. But little explanation has been given about why the longer original sailing is not moving forward. The June 1st, 2024 departure of MSC Virtuosa, a 14-night sailing, has been canceled, and the cruise was to have been a round-trip voyage from Southampton, visiting ports in Norway, Iceland, and Ireland. Instead, guests have the option to sail on the ship for a shorter 12-night itinerary, also aboard MSC Virtuosa, departing Southampton 2 days later on June 3rd, 2024. This new cruise will visit destinations in the Canary Islands, Spain, and Portugal before returning to Southampton on June 15th the same day as the original cruise. Guests who opt for an alternate sailing will receive a prorated refund for the 2 missing nights of the sailing. Because the 2 itineraries are dramatically different, many booked guests may be disappointed at the change and could seek to rebook on a different ship or cruise line to visit Norway and Iceland rather than take the southern voyage. For the rest of the summer 2024 season, the Virtuosa will continue to offer Northern Europe and Spain itineraries of varying lengths with ports of call in Norway, Denmark, Belgium, France, Portugal, and more. No detailed explanation has been given for the shorter cruise with an alternate option on the same ship. According to an email sent to booked guests, the decision was made due to necessary operational reasons. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience that this may cause and any disruptions to your vacation. Because the Virtuosa is sailing immediately prior to the now shorter cruise, it is unlikely that a dry dock or extensive time out of service is planned. So it is very interesting, and it is the inspiration for today's question, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on, Carnival cruise passenger creates custom setup in cabin. I love this one, by the way. So it says here, many cruise travelers bring different types of magnets aboard for storage and organization in their stateroom. But it turns out that not every type of magnet is permitted, as some Carnival Cruise Line guests learned recently. In a picture circulating online, guests in an interior Carnival stateroom, identifiable by the wall trim and bedside lamps, have set up an impromptu movie theater complete with a magnetic mount projector attached to the ceiling, a white screen on the wall, and cords secured by additional magnet hooks so that they aren't dangling. Despite the obvious care and ingenuity taken with the setup, such installations are not permitted. We do not allow magnets on board. We do allow magnets on board, but not for this, says John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador. While it may seem that such a setup would be no problem, there are safety concerns such as suspended equipment, ship moves, something falls on the head of the guest or the cabin attendant, plus the fire safety issues. In the photo, the rear of the projector is just inches from the stateroom smoke detector, which could cause an accidental alert if the sensor detects heat or ventilation discharge from the projector. Furthermore, if any of the magnets were to loosen, the equipment could fall on the guest or the cabin attendant, causing serious injury. It should be noted that neither magnet nor home projector equipments are on the prohibited items list, but they will be now. Some similar items, such as satellite discs, routers, and other internet-related equipment, as well as boom boxes and large radios, are not permitted on board. The prohibited items policy also states that digital cameras, camcorders, DVDs, VCRs, USB sticks, iPods, and Nintendo/Xbox Play units cannot be used with the TV in the guest staterooms or suites, as the connection ports are disabled. So experienced cruisers have had a mixed reaction to the traveling movie theater. Many guests understand the desire for a larger viewing screen or else to have access to more movies than may be available on the ship's line's limited television stations or through sometimes inadequate Wi-Fi streaming services. Such a setup could also be great for kids who may need a quiet space to chill with their favorite movie or cartoons, or just for an area to relax, to watch movies and order room service, or just enjoy a lazy day at sea. Other travelers have expressed thoughts that such equipment would take up too much room in the luggage, or take too long to set up properly, or simply be of limited use when there are so many other activities on board. So it is very interesting. We'll have another quick look at it here. I think it's very ingenious. It's definitely, something that I would have never fathomed. And I can just imagine the look on the stateroom attendant's face when he walked in there and saw that for the first time. It was obviously a big deal because it was shared with John Heald. So, yeah, so that is it for the news.
Wow. Is pretty much what I can say on that. I'm just saying, wow. I know that's a dream class ship because I've been on the Breeze so many times. The has those same, and there is another way to do that. Every dream class ship that I've been on has this little bench, and I noticed that the beds were separated. So in the aisle, what they could have did was just set the projector up on there, set it up, hook the laptop up, and point it at the wall. But there is a piece of art back there. I know that for sure. So they may be just concerned with it just looking bad. I don't know.
See, I went back through my pictures, right, through the years, and I could not tell the difference between that room in the article and my interior room on Magic, which is also a dream class ship, and my interior room on Valor.
Yeah.
They look the same.
Not that much. Oh, snap. Okay, hang on. Cruise Nuts came through with a long comment here. You should see the looks that our room attendants give when they walk in to go clean our suites, and we stay at the secret trips, and I see 2 video cameras on tripods for filming sunsets and time lapse, but they don't know that it looks like we're filming porn. Wow.
Listen, that is almost the same for me. Okay. So when I travel, right, like on the desk in the stateroom, I've got a laptop, several tripods, mics, cameras, all kinds of other equipment laying around, stuff like that. And I have actually had a couple of my cabin stewards ask me, "What are you doing in there?"
Yeah, we always tell
next
them.
time, just let them know this is what I'm doing in here.
No, but we do. We let them know up front that we do. We're YouTubers.
Yes.
Let them know.
Yeah, I always tell them. I was like, I just tell them I'm a cruise YouTuber, and they're like, our sign is my channel and stuff like that. So
our sign is clearly on the door, and guess what? It's about to be bigger. I'm going to order one from Vistaprint. And they got this door magnet that you would put generally on your vehicle to advertise your business. Well, guess what? They're magnetic, and my magnets always slip down because the door signs that we have right now is the one with the little rope, and it hangs from the magnet. But it has been dragging down, so I just figured a solid magnet would do better.
Yeah,
and it would stay in position. So I'm looking forward to getting that. Scott, I feel that same awkward feeling. Yeah, I mean, it is awkward, but at the same time, it's genius. If it was a 5-person setup in that room, I would know why. However, the beds are separated, and that is cause for concern. It's an interesting story. I mean, it really is. It is. Okay, in another news story, it's a travel news story. I came up pretty much empty on cruise news. So here goes. The countdown has begun for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Studios Hollywood as the destinations announce additional all-new terrifying haunted houses, including The Exorcist Believer, inspired by the new Universal Pictures film from Blumhouse and Morgan Creek Entertainment, Chucky, Ultimate Kill Count, based on the popular USA and sci-fi series, and Universal Monsters Unmasked, inspired by Universal's legacy of iconic cinematic monsters. The terror kicks off at Universal Orlando Resort on Friday, September 1st, and at Universal Studios Hollywood on Thursday, September 7th. Below is a sneak peek at what guests and clients can expect The Exorcist Believer in theaters October 13th. Haunted House is opening. Chucky, The Ultimate Kill Count, is going to, there's not an opening date on that one. Universal Monsters Unmasked will, let's see, and it doesn't provide opening dates for this, but what made this story interesting was, once again, Grammy Award winning musician Slash is collaborating with Universal Studios Hollywood on an original score for the West Coast version of the Universal Monsters Unmasked Haunted House. So it's pretty cool that Slash is getting involved with that. If you guys want to check it out, Halloween Horror Nights runs select nights at Universal Orlando Resort from Friday, September 1st through Saturday, November 4th, and at Universal Studios Hollywood from Thursday, September 7th through Tuesday, October 31st.
So Halloween Horror Nights is a tradition for my son and I.
Mhm.
So he and I have been going to Halloween Horror Nights. We used to go a lot when he was younger. In fact, he was like a little boy and like just chomping at the bit to go, right?
Yep.
He loved being scared, and I loved going there with him. It was, a thing that we did together all the time. In fact, we were all down there one time at Disney, just for Disney. We had no plans to go to Halloween Horror Nights. And we were at Disney World, and my son had been talking to me about it all day. And finally, I looked at my wife, Beth, and I was like, listen, I need you and your mom and dad, like you and your parents, and I need you guys to just finish out your day here and jump on, like a bus or something to get back to the resort, because I'm taking the rental car and Declan and I are going to Halloween Horror Nights, right? So here I am inside Disney World, putting it all together on a moment's notice so that my son and I can run over there. And we were there till 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So, I mean, we had a great time, and we haven't done it in quite a few years. And ironically, he came in the door on Friday from work and said, and I'm going to be there for a whole week in between cruises this coming October. And he said to me, he said, Dad, he's like, I think it would be great for me to fly down for a day or two and for us to go to Halloween Horror Nights. So he and I are going to try to restart the tradition this year and do it again. So hopefully that will work out for us. But
Cool.
Just a quick update on the orders that are coming in. It appears that we have 2 orders coming in today. The post office will snitch on you, right? That's what's happening to me right now. I just received the email for informed delivery, and 2. She's doubling up on us, guys. I don't know
up on you.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Don't blame me for that one.
I want to go back to Scott's story because that was interesting.
That was.
When my kids were little, I used to take them to scary things for Halloween. But this is another phobia of Jeremy.
I'm not doing it.
He won't do it.
Yeah, Mike Clock has been talking about this haunted house tour in New Orleans. And first of all, okay, number one, I'm from Louisiana. Okay, we got deep-rooted history. Over, in the event that you are unaware, in Louisiana, voodoo is a big thing.
Yeah, I was aware of that. Yes, I was aware.
Okay, but I mean, I as a person who, who is a believer, okay, I don't know that I can buy into that. However, there is always a first time for everything. That's one thing that I was taught as a little boy, and it rings true in my ears even to this day.
Sure.
So this is the first time for everything. I told baby, I said, if we go and I can't handle it, I'm running out of there. You're on your own. I will leave you behind, and she knows this for sure.
Yeah,
right. I can't do it. Haunted houses, these things are set up to scare you, and I was told that my family has a bad heart history, so I'm worried about my ticker here.
Sure.
I don't have my first stroke right before the cruise.
Right.
I mean, come on. Let's be realistic here.
I tell you, there's nothing daredevil in his
at all.
Nothing.
Yeah.
at all. The best I'll do is, fish out here. I haven't seen any gators so far, so I believe that we are safe.
I'm really excited that we may restart that tradition this year. So
yes,
they got
he's all grown up now, so he can get himself to the airport and fly down, and I can pick him up in Orlando, and the two of us can hang out for a couple days, and then go to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's what's up.
Yes.
The Adventures of the Philippine American couple has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good stuff on their channel.
Oh, snap. Breaking news. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures just hit 2,800 subscribers this morning.
Congratulations.
Yes. Our friends from the north are racking them in.
Yes.
Let me see.
That's wonderful.
Trying to get caught up chat here. Oh, just Cody. Yeah. Sorry about that. Nightbot can be a little finicky from time to time.
And it did Antoinette like that too.
Timed her out.
Yeah. And it was because they used those
emojis. I have emojis disabled.
Yeah, I went in after that last time. I went in and disabled them on my end too.
Yeah. So. The only ones I have enabled are repetitions and links. That's it. I may need to check into the Nightbot settings. Thank you guys for that.
Yeah, Nightbot's silly sometimes.
Yeah, well, that is. Oh wow, we're 52 minutes into the show. Hang on, I guess it's time for us to bring you the question of the day: do cruise lines offer adequate compensation?
My answer is unfortunately no. And so this question was inspired by one of today's news stories, which was, the people on the MSC Virtuosa were informed. Now, in my opinion, June of 2024 is a lot of time to, it's a lot of advance notice, but at the same time, here you are planning a specific trip. And it's not like they were skipping a port or this or that or whatever. It is a complete night and day difference between going to Norway and Iceland versus, the Canary Islands, Spain and Portugal. It's like, it's like the difference between New England and the Caribbean. I mean, it's completely different, and it is unfortunate. And this happens all the time. And in a lot of cases, it happens within a day or two of the actual sailing. And I believe our good friend Clock from Clock Family Adventures, he had a scenario where they didn't even know until they got there that they were going to a completely different, itinerary, and they were not adequately packed for it. So, and the cruise lines always, in my opinion, have this ambivalent attitude towards it that I do not think fully represents responsibility in it. And it is an unfortunate, truth about that. And I believe that the reason why is because of the way the companies are set up, that they're not necessarily U.S. entities, so they don't fall under certain rules and guidelines. And of course, you can know that that is deliberate. But at the same time, I would love to see them police themselves and take more responsibility for when they completely turn, somebody's vacation upside down. Now, I realize they're not doing it on purpose in most cases, but that still should not absolve them of responsibility for making it right. And I do not believe they do. And I really would like to see them step up and take more responsibility for situations like this.
I believe that I agree with Scott because I was communicating with Funnelheads, Andrew from Funnelheads, when they went to Dover to get on the Pride, I guess it was. I was talking to him because he was giving updates on his craziness. He got to England early, but didn't find out about the cancellation until he got there. I think Carnival could have told the people at least a month, 30 days in advance. You know, they did finally get some compensation, but they should have been told earlier before they got there. People started traveling,
Right.
you know.
Eddie?
No, they don't. Last year, on our bloggers cruise, we missed. I believe it was Roatan because the winds were too wild for the tenders to come out and get us, and they offer $10 credit for it even announce it or nothing. It just if you have to ask for it. If you didn't know about it, you were snipped out of it. How they do other things, I have no idea. But sometimes I feel like there's a lot of stuff that gets screwed up, and they don't really take care of it like they should. So, but hey, yeah, that's an evil they got to live with.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it is way unfortunate because they are responsible when they sign you up for a cruise and they take your money. They are responsible to a degree for your vacation, and they should have, a much more serious attitude and a less cavalier attitude towards it. And they just don't. And it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Scott wholeheartedly.
Yep. And Eddie, you had a secret that you wanted to share with the people?
October 28th, 2024. Write that date down. Make sure you get a week off because you're going to need it. The Secret Cruise, July 28th, out of Tampa, Florida, on a 6-day cruise to Key West on the Carnival Paradise. This beauty that you're seeing here. We're going to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman on a 6-day cruise from Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. Please contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. $25 down. We'll put your spot on the spot. Pay up your cabin deposit by May 2024 and pay up your cruise by July. You got a whole year to get your money's worth, and it's going to be great. So a lot of creators going on. House of X will have 2 contests going on during the trip. We got many activities going on. Mac and Rihanna in charge of the Facebook group with the same name, The Secret Cruise. Please check it out. Join, follow the activities there, and information, either contact me or Mr. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. Yes, see you all there.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Hey, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt has made it in. Good morning.
Yo!
Good morning.
Yep. The Carnival Pride cruise from Dover was a nightmare, according to Sharon and Jamie from Sharon at Sea from the ports. They posted on Facebook. That's what Mike and Rihanna did.
Yeah, the Pride has some propulsion problems.
Yeah, but they should have known before.
Agree. I mean, they have a maintenance schedule and things like that. And although they are, I'm sure they don't do any of it on purpose. And things do happen. And sometimes we have to roll with things. But when it comes down to stuff like that, they have to be made to take more responsibility for it. And they deliberately they don't want to take responsibility for it, which is why they have set their industry up the way they have to operate outside of regulation and things like that. And it's the ugly side of cruising, and I'm not here to bash them for it because I love cruising. I still think it is an incredible way to spend your vacation and your leisure time, and it is still the best value in travel. But at the same time, they have to do better. And it's very disturbing to me that they don't, and I just get concerned at what point will it give.
Yeah. Well, it seems to me like the Pride should have less propulsion issues because ain't that the one with the naked people on it? They don't need.
Exactly.
I understand the Vista having propulsion issues, which it still isn't painted. You know, we had this discussion the other day. She's like, "When did it get painted?" I'm like, "The Vista's not painted. It ain't been over there." You know, and then when it leaves here, it's going straight to Florida. So it's like, where's the plan for the Vista?
Yeah. The last time I saw the sunrise in Nassau, it was not painted yet either. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So there's
And
still
the Pride had a dry dock not too long ago, and the Paradise will be having a dry dock soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bruce from Ocean Travel has made it in, and Scrow's Nest have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Randy.
Good morning. Good morning.
And you know, Scrow's Nest, you suggested a video just the other day, and it wasn't a hold my beer moment. We just so happened to need to drop somebody off at the airport. So there is an hour-long video that shows you how long it takes to get from Hobby through Galveston to the cruise port. Okay, and I did time it from the Hobby Airport to the bridge is 39 minutes. Everything beyond that is just driving through Galveston. And an easy way to get to the Carnival cruise port is you take I-45 south. Whenever you get into Galveston, you wait until you get to 23rd Street, follow that same street, which I-45 turns into Broadway once you get into Galveston. And then all you got to do is go to 23rd Street and make a left. At the end of 23rd Street is Cruise Terminal 1 and Cruise Terminal 2, which hold both Carnival ships and Disney from time to time. And then once you make it to Harborside, you make a right and you turn left on 14th Street for the, or on Royal Caribbean Way, for the Royal Caribbean Terminal, which is Terminal 10. So yeah, these are real easy ways to do it. If you take Harborside, you will be stuck in horrible traffic. So that's the difference between taking the early exit versus going all the way through Galveston. Plus, you get to see all the historical mansions and stuff that we have. You know, Monument Square. There's a lot of good stuff if you just keep on coming down 45 and into Broadway. You'll get to experience Galveston. Controversial Cruising says 2/3 of my favorite ports with some of my favorite peeps. I know that's right. 2.0 is going to be wild.
It is.
And we got off the Zoom call with 1.0 yesterday. And believe me, I'm looking around at the panel and I'm like, yep.
It's something going on.
It's something going on every single day of the cruise.
Yes.
Bruce has this whole spreadsheet thing that he was putting up on the screen. Like, hey, can I get a handout? I went old school. I'm like, because I'm not getting the internet package. I'm like, I need a handout. I need a fun times. You know, it's like I'm that guy. But yeah, that was a cool meeting. Yes, the Carnival Glory is sold out for this year's booze cruise, but yes, next year still has rooms available.
Yes.
And there are some good ports.
Oh,
Eddie
snap.
and Allison's group cruise for 2.0 is my best ports. Ports that I love to go to.
And James Cantonese has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And James Cantonese has a group cruise going out in November.
Oh, snap. Sherry from Midlife Travels has made it in also. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the other chat here. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Cruising on the high seas and travel says 96 more days, and I think I'm flying the MCO. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to miss my cruise.
And Tinkerbell, check your Facebook Messenger. I sent you a message.
Scrow's Nest says, I learned the hard way about turning too soon in Galveston. Yeah, that harbor side is, you know, it gets backed up and also it gets flooded when it rains. So
it's a beast.
It is. Harborside is crazy.
And they got a lot of construction on the side streets now. So you got to really know where you're going.
Yeah, they're working on 37th right now. Let's see. Midlife Travels is coming into Galveston in 18 days until our Carnival Breeze August 19th cruise. So if you are driving in, keep on going. Do not exit Harborside. Go Broadway to 23rd and make a left. That's how you get there.
And you go right there. And you have parking. You can get to the parking garages, you know.
Yeah, and if you're doing, let's see, what is it? The parking that we use.
The orange.
Yeah, the orange one. If you're doing that, make a left on 29th Street. That's the easiest way to get to it. And let me see. Everybody's speaking to one another. Let's see. Eddie, who is coming on for the remainder of the day?
Well, here we go, sir. Following us at 11 o'clock in the morning will be a moment in the Word with Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian. At 1 p.m. will be Roy and Becky's Travels. 5 p.m. a premiere by The Butt Files. I know there's a premiere by The Cruise Nuts. 7 p.m. Eastern. And closing the night with the Vineyard Chicks Homestead at 9 p.m.
All right. Well, folks, I believe that will do it for today's show. Happy Monday, everybody. And thank you for staying. We really appreciate your ongoing support for the show.
We really do.
We do. Oh, yeah. Okay, everybody take care of each other out there. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.
Amen.